Hey, this is Chris Powell with Arm Realty, and I'm standing out here in front of 3749 East County Road, 900 South, Cross Plains, Indiana. It's currently on the market for $399,900. God, I always love it when they put that $900 in there. 399 $399,900. It's 4 bedroom, 2 full bath, 2 partial bath, 3,000 plus square foot home. So we'll flip the camera around and get inside because it's cold out here because it's spring in Indiana. So this is the barn. We'll get to that here in a minute, which is an awesome man cave. So this is the back door. You got a half Bedford stone layout. Definitely could use a deck here, you know. I mean, could definitely do some stuff back here for sure. It does have like a 1-car garage, almost like a half a car garage. But that was the original house garage to this house. So this house was built in, what was it, 1965. So it's had an extensive remodel, but there is an old house in here. So as soon as you walk in the back door, you come into this mudroom foyer area. Good size place to take your boots off, all that kind of fun stuff. This is the man door. Go ahead and get the handsome real estate agent in there that is in all my videos. And there is the garage. So like I said, not terribly big, but for 1965, see, that's what they built. This is how they built little houses with little garages on them, because they didn't have the 14 cars that we don't normally have today, which I'm very guilty of. So off of the kitchen here is the laundry room. The laundry room is quite large. So very big area, you know, quite large laundry room. Got this over here. So we got a nice big pantry off the laundry here. So lots of storage. So then from there we walk into the kitchen. So nice kitchen. It's been updated. Soft close. The countertops are a Formica, like a faux. You know, they're not a natural stone. They're just a Formica top, but they look very good. Nice cabinets, little China Hutchie built-ins there. So you got this eat-in area here, dining room off the eat-in dining room, kitchen off the kitchen. If you can, this is the front yard here. So we got a big French door here that comes out to a covered porch, and we'll cover some more of this when we walk around the outside. Nice big French door to a nice covered porch. Over here you have kind of more of a formal living room area. So then there's a hallway that runs the length of the house here, or how, you know, this is the hallway for pretty typical ranch. Now the one thing I can say is what they've done is this, if I had to guess, which I'm pretty good at it, there was probably a door right here, which this was a 3-bedroom home on the first floor. And what they did is they took away they consumed one of the bedrooms to make this master bath. So it definitely you got this master bathroom, 2 big closets. Oops, I'm trying to weigh myself on the scale here. Okay, and we're back. I had to delete some things off the old camera, or the old phone here, to get more video. So here's a French door. This is that French door I said that would look really nice for a deck. You know, there's the door for the entrance to the back of the house is right over here, so kind of make a deck here. But this is the master bedroom. Then you go back into the hall. This is just a linen closet here. You got another linen closet here. This is the guest bath. So pretty standard guest bath, but it does have a nice little linen closet here too. So there's tons of storage in this house. And then most of this has all been updated, remodeled. I mean, keeping in mind there's a 1965 house in here somewhere. So this is the bedroom that's on the main floor of the house. So keeping that in mind. Try to turn off some lights as I go here. So from here we walk down this hallway, we're back into the dining area, into the kitchen, and then we're going to go downstairs, which the stairs to the basement is out right off the kitchen and that back mudroom. So you enter right down here, and there's a nice, decent size, I guess I shouldn't say big, but decent size family room area. So it would be great, better. I would set this up differently, but it would be good for a TV room. You know, maybe put your TV on that wall, have a sectional, whatnot. So back here we just have some storage. So there's where the furnace lives. We got our water heater. There is this room here. So this house has got tons of storage, and then you got that big barn outside. So just to make a point, this is a safe room. So you got concrete on all sides, and then you got this door here. So if you could put either a nice door on there to make it a safe room, or if you wanted to, you could put a safe door on there and make it a safe. So got a whole house filter that's missing the filter, but the body's there, and that's important. Here's one of the sub panels here for the downstairs. Let's walk across here. There's one of the bathrooms, but then if you walk across here, there's more storage. There's lots of storage. This is the storage area here under the steps. Nothing crazy as far as cracks or anything in the foundation that I can see from this section of exposed foundation. I believe that's the main panel back there, but I can't get to it because there's so much stuff in the way. There is like a hairline crack right there in the foundation, but nothing that it's gaping and scary by no means. So you walk down this hallway here. Again, you got this half bath to the left. So just a nice little half bath down here. And then you come down the hallway a little bit more, and you got, again, more storage area. So there's an up flush. So that's what that is there for the toilet. So if you're curious about that, is just Google up flush, and it's kind of it's a toilet that needs a little bit more maintenance to it because it actually pumps everything up to the main line. So they're doing some work down here. I don't know if maybe some water. It looks like water got in here. We'll have to ask them about this. Yeah, that's why they got the dehumidifier going. So these are our true bedrooms, because there is a well window here. The well, so this is a real bedroom. Here's the closet for this bedroom. Pretty good size. And here is this bedroom. And again, we got one of these well windows down here. So there's 2 bedrooms down here. Ceiling heights are a little short here, so like I can tell you, like this header is pretty low. So like I can touch the top of this. If you can see it in the video, I can touch the top of this with my head standing flat-footed. So it's a little short. So it's not horrible, but it's a little short. I am 6'2", so if you're over 6'2", you're gonna have to duck a little bit. Okay, and that's all of the basement down here. We'll have to ask him about that, if there's been water in the basement. Okay, well, let's head around to the outside and check out the outside. So we'll walk straight across. We'll go ahead and check out the barn, basically because that's my favorite part. Kind of biased this barn. Pretty much just remove the house and I'd just be happy with the barn. Okay, here is the toy box. So, big deep pull through bay here. So you got a overhead door on that end. You got an overhead door on this end, so you can pretty much just drive through. Nice spot when it's wide. So then on this side of the barn, there's all these roll-ups. So there's two big roll-up doors on this end, which is a little weird. I think they had this set up. This was kind of like a farmer's market, so I don't know if they were utilizing this as a farmer's market because they're not really deep enough to park in here, in deep this way. So it's definitely deep, but it's just not deep enough to pull into. So I think if I was to build it, I would have done it a little bit differently, but you know, still cool. So that's this portion here. Then this is the best part. This is the man cave section of the barn. So, oh, shoot. So if we come into, try to find some light switches. So this is the man cave section of the barn. So how cool is this, right? Big fireplace. This door here goes into, I believe if I remember correctly, it went into a bathroom. Yep, goes into, there's another bathroom. So you got a bathroom in here. This Jack and Jill's over into the, I'll show you where the store is on the outside, but this Jack and Jill's over into the other side of the barn. Yep, just really cool. I like this room. This is definitely the ideal man cave here. So, yep. Okay. Let's turn some lights off. Okay, back down through here. So again, this is quite long. It's a big garage. So here's that door again that goes back into our Jack and Jill bathroom. So if you're in here working, you got a bathroom. You don't have to go over to the house. Then down around the bend here, there's another door. And this is more storage. I mean, so they got another roll-up door here, and this is, you know, where all your mowers and all that stuff. This is deep enough. You could even, you know, you could probably put a full-size truck in here. Definitely an SUV or something of that nature, but possibly a full-size truck would fit in here. But then it's got this nook here, so just lots of storage, tons of storage on top of storage on top of storage. Then on the opposite side of that from the barn, there is basically coops. It's kind of was set up, it looks like coops. They had poultry of some sort in here because you got your nesting boxes and all that kind of stuff like that. Then there's another man door here. So still concrete floor, but they had this set up as a chicken coop over here. And that is our tour of the barn, which is my favorite part, if I didn't mention before. So, okay, let's take a stroll around the outside of the house here and the barn and the property and try not to freeze to death because it is cold outside. You have a couple of warm days and it makes you weak. All of a sudden everything's cold. Okay, so there's all kinds of berries on the property. I believe those are fruit trees right there. So this is the corn. The corn back there is the property line. It's where I believe the property line goes from the aerial, if I remember the aerial correctly. So this is the back of the property here. So it's got a driveway that kind of goes back to this barn. So this is just a couple barns and stuff like that. And then that's all farmed. So, you know, in the summer months, it's either going to be corn or beans because it's Indiana. So it's the only two things we know how to grow, corn and beans. So you can see they have, needs probably some touching up, but you got the chicken run out here that was right outside that door right there, which is where the chicken coop is. You have the main garage door there for the barn. You got a man door that goes into that section where the lawnmowers and everything were. Check out the neighbors on this side. So you do have some neighbors on this side, but they're a good field away. So this is all just a big, you can see there were beans in here. So they had beans in here this year, or this last year, so they'd probably have corn next year, or this year, I guess I should say. Well, I'm not sure why my video stopped videoing, so I rambled on from over to the barn over to here, and then it dawned on me that the video quit videoing. So anyway, something just jumped, so there must be something alive. There's a live something in here, whether it been I doubt it been a frog. It's probably too cold for frogs at this point, but so if there's fish in here, if there's fish, it must not, you know, it doesn't dry up completely. So but here we are down at the pond. Obviously it's low. It didn't, you know, they had hopes and dreams. If you can see that dock over there that they wanted to, you know, we're hoping it would fill up, but evidently it never filled up. So it's a good size pond still, even though it didn't fill up. I mean, it would have been really nice, you know, if it would have filled up all the way, it would be really nice. But even where it's at, it's good size. I mean, it's not a small pond, just how it is. So yep. I mean, if it was me and I was going to spend some money, maybe just do some excavating to get rid of the edges, you know, get rid of these edges, you know, grade it out to where it wasn't, you know, and make it just that size pond. if that's where Mother Nature decided or, you know, it wants the pond to be, I guess that's where the pond's going to be. But you can even see just by the willow height that it's been lower before, but just by where the willows or these saplings, I shouldn't say willows, but where these saplings are growing, you know, it kind of gives you an idea. Probably a pretty consistent water height here, just by these trees, where these trees are hanging out. So, and you can see all around the pond there. It's a good sized pond, even at its current level. So, my walk back to the house here. We'll walk around the house, and that should conclude everything there is to see. Can't believe it was 70 like 2 days ago. Ugh. I feel like it's gonna snow. You know what they say about Indiana, if you don't like the weather, just wait a minute. I don't know if they had a fancier gazebo here. Somebody got a little carried away with the barbecue, but looks like it burnt down. So interesting. More picture like the rock. So that's probably what got the pond. I mean, they just got down and they hit rock, and you just can't really seal up rock very easily. It just is what it is, you know. So here's the front of the house. Here's that, that covered porch. Nice place to drink your coffee in the morning or your bourbon in the evening. Several big trees in the front yard. Again with the Bedford stone. Whew, man, that wind, it cuts you. Okay, all right, we're gonna have to cut it short, or call it the end of the video so I can feel my fingers again. Okay, again, this was Chris Powell with RM Realty. We're out here in Cross Plains, Indiana. And if you have any questions about this house or any other house on the market, just give me a call. My cell phone number is 812-290-1403, or check us out online at rumrealty.com. I will also put a QR code at the end of the video, so you can just hit the QR code with your phone and go straight to the listing for this house. So thank you very much. Have a great day.